Rakeem Omar.
At breakfast.
BBC Radio WM.
Right, the Black Country Derby is happening this Sunday, so we thought we'd have a bit of fun and a challenge between a Wolves and an Albion fan. And well, someone in the office suggested a game of Subbuteo. Now, I'll be honest, I never heard of it before this. So, producer Warren, just give me the basics.
And your football manager and your games like that. This is the proper old school stuff, what we had in the 70s and early 80s. Basically, I want you to imagine a green piece of felt, a bit like the sort of material you'd get on a pool table. It would be about 6x3. You'd stretch it out. Sometimes you'd say to your mum, can I have a low heat on an iron to get all the iron marks out and all the stretch it. You'd stretch it then on a piece of wood or something like that. And on that piece of felt, you would have the football pitch markings. Around that, Subbuteo then would also sell you things like model stands with fans in, and they'd have like really fancy floodlights that you could switch on and off. And also then they got real clever because you'd have the teams, the little players that you'd move around on the pitch, and you would flick them because at the bottom of a Subbuteo player was like a sphere cut in half, so that player could pivot and wobble and move around, and you could flick it. Just get your index finger up, down, flick. Let's see what your technique would have been like. Not bad, a bit more oomph is needed. So you'd stand at one end, your mate would be at the other end, and you'd just try and flick it. It's a bit like table football,
I was
but
going to say,
more on. More hands-on.
Didn't that just kick it out of the way then?
Useless fact, they got really in-depth on the team kits as well. So, all 92 football clubs were able to go and sort of say, hey, we've got a Subbuteo kit. Stupid fact, West Brom's kit, which is obviously the dark navy, vertical stripes, looked a lot like Newcastle's kit, which was black vertical stripes. This is true fact. Nobody in Newcastle understood why there were so many West Brom team kits sold up in the northeast, because they'd run out of theirs and they were like, Mum and Dad at Christmas trying to buy Subbuteo. Oh, we'll just get them the West Brom kit.
A little similar. Well, I've been interested in this, so I think it's something that our BBC Radio WM sports team should cover. And it only makes sense that I hand this over to our very own Daz Hale.
BBC Radio WM Sports.
Thanks, Rakeem. So yes, it's time for the big one. The Black Country Subbuteo derby between West Bromwich Albion and Wolverhampton Wanderers. So let's cross live to Stourbridge Football Club and our big match commentator, Steve Herman.
Yeah, thanks, Daz. Excitement is building here in the Glass Boys Bar. The Subbuteo pitch is ready, and we have got the players. Representing Wolverhampton Wanderers is Jason Guy from the Wolf Whistle podcast. Representing West Bromwich Albion, it's Ali Jones from Action for Albion. First of all, Jace, how are you feeling about this clash?
Really, really nervous, actually. I'm in trouble.
Ali, how are you feeling?
Absolutely brilliant. I mean, 8 hours practice this morning is going to make a real payment for him. He's looked nervous because they're going to absolutely wipe the floor with him.
There is an actual FA Cup, a miniature FA Cup. It's fantastic.
No, hang on. I'm going to be tactical here. 1, 2. Oh!
19 minutes on the clock. It's West Bromwich Albion 0, Wolves 0. There is a chance for a shot, and the Albion defender has ended up in the back of the net.
Is that a corner?
Unfortunately, the ball went wide.
I've seen some bad games in my time, but that's up there with the worst. Yeah, I'm Matt Reynolds, and I'm with Stourbridge Casual Subbuteo Club.
First of all, to address the elephant in the room, you're a Villa fan, so you must be enjoying watching the tension between these two.
I just wish they could both lose, yeah.
Being here watching this is bringing back all sorts of memories. I think all of us at some point played Subbuteo as a kid. Just tell us about what you do here at the Glass Boys Bar.
Well, we do it every month. It's something that started, I think, like most hobbies did during lockdown. One thing I got into was Subbuteo through seeing it on social media myself. I sort of started this and 2 years in now, so it's been really good.
This is the gulf between the Premier League and the Championship. Yeah, that's 0-0.
I'll let you shoot.
Let's go! Wolves take the lead! Yes! It's West Bromwich Albion 0, Wolves 1 after 41 minutes.
Right, 10 men behind the ball.
Jason, Ali, it's half time.
Yeah.
Wolves leading at the break. How are you feeling, Jace?
Do you know what?
I've had such a good start. I'm really pleased. Even the Subbuteo guys think I'm a professional. So, do you know what, guys?
It's the worst game he's ever seen.
Yeah. But no, I'm confident now. I can hold on to this.
The referee has done him a favour there because we've got miles out. But I mean, like, I'm sure they'll turn it around and give me an advantage in the second half, so.
Ali now. Oh! Outside of the right finger. Wolves with the possession near the left-hand angle of the penalty area. There's a player in the way, and Cedric Kipre is going to have to be taken off on a stretcher there. He's fallen off the pitch and onto the wood laminate flooring. Seriously, the concentration levels of this game has just ramped up in the final 15 minutes of the game. Frustration from Ali. How are you feeling? You feeling under pressure?
No offence, Steve. Go away.
Don't tell me that the Black Country Derby in any form is not serious. We're in the 93rd minute now. Wolves holding on. You can feel the tension, but Albion with a chance to equalise! It's a 93rd minute equaliser for Albion! Jace has got his head in his hands. Full time here at the Glassboys Bar. The Black Country Subbuteo Derby. West Bromwich Albion 1, Wolves 1, a 93rd minute equaliser from the Baggies. Let's speak to the players.
Nice.
Ali.
Absolutely feels like a victory. I've got to admit, that's the best feeling I've ever had.
I've been 1-0 up for the majority of this game. 93rd minute. The worst way to lose a game to an Albion fan.
Technically, you haven't lost. It has finished 1-1.
Yeah, but it feels like a defeat.
Steve, to be fair. I mean, I can understand that.